Hi, how are you? I hope you're well. Welcome to Mel's Musings. This morning, I was walking along and pondering the inspirational message for today about what to let go of. Surrender defensiveness. It says defensiveness is a sign of weakness. And what I started to think about is, yes, we can all get defensive towards others if we feel criticised, but I'm taking this to how we can criticise ourselves if something doesn't quite go right that we've done, and how we get defensive against ourselves. And what it brought to mind was a couple of incidences for me. Was last year I had big plans for my garden, and due to building work going on next door, I couldn't achieve those. I had to put it on hold. And I got very frustrated, and my plans were being wrapped up in someone else's plans. But you know what? A year has gone by. And as I looked at what I wanted to do to the garden, I realised I'd fallen out of love with that idea. I stopped getting frustrated and angry at myself, and started to then think, actually, that idea doesn't fit with me anymore. I want to do something totally different. And I found that now I move on with it calmly, in a better state of mind. And I've let go of that defensiveness towards myself, of feeling that I was failing, I wasn't achieving the goal. And it's that gap that has allowed me to see things so much clearer, if you like. And then I remember another incident where I was recently going to run a workshop. And when I arrived, and I travelled a long way to get there, I realised that I hadn't printed off the notes I needed to run the workshop. So instead of attacking myself and getting annoyed at myself that I'd forgotten something, I took a breath. I said, don't get defensive against yourself. Don't get angry at yourself. There is another way. You will find another way. And actually I did. It flowed beautifully, and it ended triumphantly. So sometimes before we leap into defensiveness towards others or towards ourselves, take time to breathe before you speak, before you act. And sometimes that needs quite a length of time to let, as they say, water run under the bridge, to maybe come to a new way of thinking, to come up with different solutions, and then realise that actually when we get triggered, when we get defensive at ourselves or others, and I mean in an extreme way, maybe we need to just wait and see what comes if we just allow ourselves to calm and not react, and then move on with probably a much better solution. Or decide that if we're triggered, there is something in there that needs some healing, and go away and think calmly about that for yourself. Hope that made sense. Let me know where you might find that you get defensive and what you think needs healing for you. I wish you the most beautiful day, and I will see you soon. Be well. Lots of love. Bye.